This is my review of Instant Software Brander from the vendor, Eric Homlund. A short note, to better use even tools like this, I highly recommend a great training about funnels that you can find at 𝐀𝐻𝐸door.com if you're interested. Now, in this review, we're going to take a look at the sales page. I'll take you in and show you the software itself in a short demo, and I'll conclude with my recommendation and why. So what is it? Instant Software Brander is an app that lets you brand several pre-created apps as your own so that you can use them to promote whatever you want. The way the vendor explains it about customers is that it's a collection of software that they can rebrand with their own software name, links, and advertisements in just a few clicks, literally. These software can be sold or given away as lead magnets and viral traffic generators. It says that they're also including landing pages and ecover templates so that the entire process is a turnkey for the customers. It's super easy, and you can have your own software in a matter of minutes. And I'm going to show you in the demo that actually super true. I mean, it's really neat stuff. There are some things that I have some question about, but it's a matter of the person who's using the tool. So this is a neat tool. I love the idea of it. I've been a software developer myself for over 20 years, and so I love seeing stuff that's just a really neat way to look at things. And in the sales page here, he goes ahead and actually has a very fast demo where under a minute he goes ahead and creates a branded piece of software. And I'll show you how in the demo that I'm going to do, because I'm actually going to do a demo of it. It's not very expensive. You get basically 7 pieces of software. Sell as your own, sell the rights, create bundles, create unlimited new versions, use as bonuses, use as lead magnets, give away as viral traffic magnets. Here it's describing the idea about PLR, white label rights, and talking about a lot of stuff out there is not easy to rebrand. Like you buy something and it's normally PLR stuff you think of as an ebook or a checklist or something that someone can take and use that a lot of people might get, but they may never look at very often. But here is something that you can give away similar to that, but it's an actual piece of software. I'm going to show you how that works and what it is. And that's what he's saying here, that you can give the software its own name, like a title. You can put your company or your own name as the author, like the creator of the software. And then you can put your own links in the software, and you can put your own advertisements in the software. I'm just going to kind of scroll down here pretty quick. These are the 7 pieces of software that are included in this offer. Now they do have upsells, and I don't have a list of them, but basically the upsells are that you can, for a price, you can get a lot more pieces of software. So I would say if you're interested in this, maybe you check out these, or actually just watch my review, because I'm going to show these to you, each one of them, and just give you my opinion about them, so that you can look at them, and then you can go from there. If you think that it's something that suggests to you that maybe you should get more, then maybe that's what you should do. Or if you look at it and think, well, maybe I just like this, well, maybe go ahead and do this. Or maybe you think this just is not for me. And if that's the case, well, that is fantastic too, because that's why I'm making an honest review. I like to show things as they really are and just give my opinion about it, and hopefully save you some time and maybe save you some money if that's what needs to happen too. Each one of these, so one of them, it says keyword density analyzer, a goal planner, a keyword tool, privacy policy generator, an ROI calculator, a simple budget tool, and a video duplicator. What are each of those? And not only that, you don't just get those pieces of software, but look at this. You get basically a squeeze page for each of the software already pre-written. I mean, you could go in and just some information, maybe change the images and rebrand these pages pretty easily yourself because they're templates. And so how does this work? Well, you open the software brander. You literally just go step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to show you that in just a minute. and it already has some basic ads in their sample, but you can replace these with your own images. They have Photoshop files, so you just open it up, rebrand it, and you're good to go, and then click the buttons. Not much to it, is there? 100% money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, 30 days. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's not a complicated sales page, is it? I love this kind of a thing. So let's go ahead and look at the product. And first, I think I'm going to just show you the pages, right? So free keyword analyzer. This is that squeeze page. So you can collect someone's email address, put them on a list, you know, that this person likes keyword analyzers or something like that, right? And then, so what does this say? How to quickly and easily rank higher in the search engines, looking for a simple way to calculate your keyword density. What is a keyword analyzer? It's going to help you understand about a keyword and the density of it. Here's another one, goals, checking out goals. And this talks about a simple way to achieve your goals. Basically, write them down. But what does that mean here? And so if someone gets this software, and I want you to think about this, I'm setting up expectation. When I give someone a page like this, I'm setting up your expectation. What do you expect to see when you get the free software and then you go ahead and use it? What do you expect to see happen? That's the question I want you to think about as I demonstrate the actual software itself. I'm going to just quickly click on each one of these. So this one's about goals. This one is about build a list of valuable keywords. Sounds interesting to me. How about you? Maybe just give me your email and I'll give you a copy of the software, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about here. I mean, this is very different than, you know, read this ebook. All right. And I'll show you that the apps themselves are really neat because they're pretty interactive. But once again, what's the expectation? And then what are we actually going to get? This one here is talking about a fast way to create your privacy policy and protect your business. Now, anyone who has to build websites or get their marketing stuff together and get everything, this is kind of cool. I would sell this as, you know, create that initial draft, that rough draft. This one here, free software, how to quickly and easily calculate your advertising return on investment, the ROI. How cool is that, right? And it says you can download your software and you can use it as much as you want to. That's cool, right? Here's another one, the budget one. And it says super easy to use, allows you to calculate your budget in 5 seconds or less, answer a simple question, click generate. And it says that it shows you based on 50-30-20 and 60-20-20 budget rules. What is the expectation? Think about it. I'm getting ready to show us the software and show you how it works. I'm just trying to look at these to see, think about what's the expectation. This one here, duplicate videos for YouTube. And so it says you can brand any video with your own video content or ads. And it says that you don't need another piece of software. You just go ahead and this will add intros and outros to the videos. Email address, click the button, and I'll give you the software for free. So what is the software that I'm going to give to you? Well, let's take a look at this. Here are the different pieces of software all by themselves. And if I was to click on one of them or double click it, it would just open up. And so when you actually buy the package, you get the 7 softwares and you get the 7 squeeze pages and you can edit stuff as you need to. You get the ad templates. You get the brander tool itself, which is this is the main component. And then these are the ebook covers. So how does this work? You double click the software brander. You find the piece of software that you want to use. Let's look at the privacy generator, and this will work the same way for all of these. Say open. What's the new name? So this is privacy policy generator. How about, we'll call it the easy privacy policy creator. I'm going to copy that and I'll show you why in a second. And then You can put the name of your company. And you can put an ad on the left or right in the bottom, and you'll see why in a minute. So right now I'm looking for the left. All right, so the left. And we can put a link here if we want to. A right ad. Okay. And a link and a bottom ad. And we'll put another link. All right, so let's see how fast it takes. Now you saw how long that took. That really wasn't bad. Now I just said save. And when I click save, I want to tell it where I want to save it. And I'm just going to put it right in here. Okay. And there we go. I'm going to say save. That's it. It made the app already. I mean, that wasn't so bad, right? Now let's go and take a look at the app. Here we are, and let's go ahead and run the app. And I open the app. And each of the other apps is similar in the sense that they're going to go ahead and if we say about the app, and look, it's the name and who's the copyright? A Key to Any Door LLC. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. And then over here is a sample ad that they had. And if I click on it, it opens the web page, you know, the link that I have, right? That's cool. If I'm in here, over here, I have another little advertisement kind of a thing. And this is an idea that I'm working on to help people get free from shiny object syndrome. All right, so let's put a date in. Let's say, well, let's say today's date. So 12/17/2020. Domain name, right? And here we can put, right? And then generate. Look at that. Here we are. And it's the privacy policy. And it has all the basic information that you really do want in a privacy policy, but whammo, there it is. That could be kind of useful. How could I promote something like that? Maybe I could make a review video and talk about it. And if anyone wants it, they can let me know. And, you know, somehow I can get their email or something. Or if you're interested in something like this, go to akeytoanydoor.com/contact-us and send me an email and ask me for any of these, and maybe I could do it. But you can save it, and it saves it as a text file. I think that's pretty cool. And so each one of the apps, here's the return on investment app. Let's see what that one looks like. Here we are. So how much money did you spend on the ad? Let's say $100. How many views did you get? How many people saw it? Let's say 1688. How many clicks were there? Like if you were paying for advertising somewhere on Facebook or Google or Bing or whatever, you know, you can get this information normally. And, you know, how many clicks did you generate from all of that? Let's say it generated 2,900 clicks. How many orders did you get from the advertising that you did? Let's say we got 3 orders. And how much money did you make from the ads, right? Well, you got 3 orders. So let's say they were $10 a piece. And so let's say it's $30. And then you calculate and look over here. Cost per click, 3 cents. Return on investment, negative 70 cents, right? Click-through rate. And it gives you this information. And if you learn how to use this information, it can help you decide what to do with your ad campaign and everything, or where to, just all kinds of stuff. So I think this is a pretty neat thing, actually. Now, when I said that it depends on how you sell it, how you market it, I think that's important too. So for example, the goal maker. Here's the goal maker. You type in some information and the motivation. And over here, I can put some steps, right? And then I can save it. And if I save it, when you save this, it's just a text file with simple stuff. So how useful could this be? I don't know. And this is what I'm saying. Not all of these are going to be what you want or necessarily. So it's kind of like you decide. You're the advertiser, you're the marketer, you're promoting your business. So if you were going to promote this app as a tool that someone might want to get, I would say you got to set the expectations right. And so same thing with any of the other applications that we see here. It's a question of going ahead and, selling them in a way that you're not going to let your user down either, right? So if you set the expectations too high, you might let people down. So what do you think about a budget? A simple budget, right? Well, if I open the simple budget tool, when I think of a budget, I think of something different than this actually. But you put the amount of money that you have after taxes, and this shows you 50, 30, 20 and 60, 20, 20. I never really knew what those were. So when I heard about a budget thing, I thought of something differently than this. So I would have been let down a little bit, even though it's kind of cool. It would have been a just way shiny object, not very useful to me. So that's what I want you to think about. This is some neat stuff. It has a lot of potential. If you like it, great. There's a link in the description. If you don't, then don't get it. A lot of potential. If you have any questions about this, let me know and I'll respond to you. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel.